The Atlantic white cedar, Chamaecyparis thyoides, in the Cupressaceae, is a common tree in acidic wetlands in the mid-Atlantic region, actually stretching up to Maine through the Gulf of Mexico. Chamaecyparis has a very distinctive feature. The foliage has very unusual flattened scales that when you turn over the bottom side, you find very fine white X's, almost resembling a distinct set of perpendicular white lines. And Chamaecyparis as a genus have that distinct feature. The cones are also distinct in that they're typically small, and right now they're closed, but when they open up, they almost look like a raisin that's opening up. And in the case of Chamaecyparis thyoides, the cones are very glaucous, as is the foliage, that white waxy blue coloration. Thyoides means like thuya, or like the northern white cedar, and it does have the resemblance to northern white cedar, except the foliage does not have a flat arrangement along the branches. It's really much more radially aligned branches of foliage along the stems. This tree gets to about 2.5 to 3 feet in diameter, will live for 400 or so years. It has a bark that's similar to many members of the Cupressaceae in having thin interlacing ridges that are rather fibrous. And when you see these out in native stands throughout the mid-Atlantic region, the bark is almost whitish, very distinctive tree. It's very rot resistant. In fact, it's so rot resistant that the trees have actually been mined in very deep peat. The wood is still very good. It's also a nice ornamental, although there are many other alternatives that people tend to select instead. Chamaecyparis thyoides, the Atlantic white cedar.